Yeah, I pushed the button early. I looked over there and I pushed the button. So early.
The time has come to push the button.
So
I'm Kim of Kim Fixes Things. I'm here with Buffalo Campo. We are live from Clarksville, Tennessee on a Saturday night.
Daniel
We're
Morrissey's
early,
here.
very early.
Daniel Morrissey's here. Maybe he's the only one here. I don't know.
Somebody's here.
I'm trying to get my drink out.
You guys get to watch the pre-show.
The pre-show.
Yep.
See, and I've got this. This is the pre-show stuff.
Wow, that's...
Cherry pomegranate. That makes
I can hardly look away.
Hey, look at this. Mopar K popped in early.
Okay. How was your car show?
Oh, did you see the...
Mopar K was... Check out Mopar K's channel. She was doing stuff about cars. There were some pretty cool Mopars there. Some nice cars.
But did she see your video today?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know, because
she was out
right in the middle of her video, she's working. She goes, "What'd you say?" You said like,
yeah.
"Oh yeah, CK," something like that. She starts right in the middle of the video. She starts talking to you. I thought that was pretty funny.
I was just thinking, what would I say if Kay was here?
She was struggling with exhaust pipes.
Oh.
You ever struggle with exhaust pipes?
They're exhausting.
Hey, Buddy Carpano's here. Mexican Specs here. Hey, they're early. They're hanging out early.
They knew. They had a feeling you were going to do this.
You're starting early and early all the time. No, just once.
All the time. They're right.
I think we did that once before.
You know what? I had chores for him to do, and he was like, let's just start the stream early. And I was like, but you could do chores. And he's like, no, we'll just start early.
No, we did it. We did a short, and I'm sitting here. I got here early, and I thought, why not just? Oh, that looks like blood red. Look at that color. Wow.
Do you like how I changed the subject?
What?
He's just like, and we pivot.
No,
look at the color.
I don't know, Kim. I'm just talking.
You're fine. I'm not upset.
You just give me a hard time.
I am giving you a hard time.
I cannot find my cursor. Where's the cursor? Here it is. Because it's already trying to give us an ad, and I skipped out of that was too soon. That was like 3 minutes into it.
Too darn
give me an
soon.
ad. So now I'm going to drink my water.
Or an advertisement.
She says, Mopar K says she'll have to watch.
Oh, it'll be there, but it's really just me working on the Bronco too. It's not really super exciting.
Granddad's Junk's here.
Hey! The gang's all here.
Yeah. Buddy Carpano, I was amazed. Kim got exhaust part. Massachusetts arrested. Yeah, they come apart here. In Arizona, they come apart even easier. But here it came apart.
It wasn't too bad.
If you're up like in Ohio or somewhere up there,
plug in my thing.
it just
comes apart.
never comes apart.
Oh yeah, Ohio, one good season in Ohio, and it is done.
That's what he says. And he says in Massachusetts, it's rusted together.
Yeah.
There's two ways to hold metal together: welding and rust, right? Chemical fusion.
Yeah.
Says if you get there early, you should sit there and stare at the screen like Mrs. Speck and I do. Yeah, we do that sometimes. Usually what happens is we get here and I expect to be here a half hour early, and I get here and I get a fire started and I do something, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I only got like 5 minutes.
Well, the other thing is the pre-game work that he wanted to do with the epoxy. He left the epoxy at the house.
I left the epoxy.
And he didn't feel like walking back up to the house either, so he was like, I'm just starting.
I am not feeling good. I'm feeling better than I was a while ago. During Mexican Specs Live, I started feeling worse and worse, and pretty soon I get these things. It's a migraine or something where I can't see, and the whole middle of the screen was just blotted out. I'm like, oh, God. So I just lie back, and I'm just trying to get my vision back. And then I got up, and I went to go take a shower, and I still couldn't see worth a darn. And I came out of the shower, I was okay. So I think I'm okay right now. I can see.
You're allowed to start early, Mexican.
Look who's here. Everybody's asking about Dean Stevenson because they haven't seen him in a while, and here he is. Welcome.
Oh.
So I don't know what happened. They were asking on Mexican Specs, have you seen Dean Stevenson? And I thought, I haven't seen Steve Stevenson. Yeah, Dean Stevenson.
Steve Stevenson.
Steve Stevenson. I haven't seen him either. And then Steve Edwards was here. See, I was going to say Dean Stevenson, but Steve Edwards popped in. I tried to say him at the same time. So,
Moparquet, you're supposed to be enjoying the car show, not watching Mexican Specs live.
So
no offense, Mexican Spec, but
so Steve wants to know. I hope
real
the
life
mic works.
person.
I haven't tried the mic yet. It's sitting in a box. We were supposed to do an unboxing, and I didn't do.
Yeah, that whole video about us going to the post office was so we could do an unboxing.
But we just went to the post office. We didn't do the unboxing.
We never did the unboxing.
Because I got home and I just sliced it open.
And then you went and watched YouTube, sat down, forgot all about it.
Well, I opened it up right away and I said, "Oh, this looks brand new."
You did it without me.
I did it without you. Yeah, sorry about that.
So I just finished the video.
So
made another video, doing other stuff. That's right. Kay has to enjoy her car show.
Live in anarchy. Because we started early. We could shut it off and start again. I don't want to do that. I just decided we're sitting here. I might just well come in early,
It is anarchy. Mexican Spec, for what I get paid, I do what I want.
He had some new cars on this time.
Yeah.
He had a 61 Ford wagon. Full-size Ford wagon.
Okay.
It was Steam David. He tried to write it. He's happy. A lot of lawyers, though. Lawyers. Man, I got a lawyer. I got to get a hold of my lawyer. Things are just not moving quickly. Imagine that. Yeah, when it's something you need, good luck getting it moving. When it's something somebody else needs, man, they're right all over. They're right all over.
They'll ride you until you submit.
Yeah, and Mexican Specs, 61 Ford Country sedan, and that was the only thing I couldn't see well on that car was the headliner. Looked like that might have been original, but not bad. But the interior of that car was pretty nice, man. I mean, I like that car. 60, 61, and 62s. I really like those. And that one's pretty nice. I had a 61 Starliner, and I had a 60 wagon, and I had several 62 two-door and four-door sedans. And I liked all of them. Some of them were kind of worn out.
Steve Edwards will be back in a few minutes.
Oh,
okay, we'll be here for hours.
Oh, he's probably CBing. He's probably like breaker.
Oh, we had the CB in that post office.
Oh yeah, in that video we had the CB going. Some guy said breaker 19, and we were on channel 38. I didn't understand that.
He just knows that.
Or 37, I guess. We're channel 37. Breaker 19.
He's just checking to see if you were listening.
See if I'm paying attention.
You were paying attention. You heard him.
The weather sucks in Dunedin, especially at Carey's Bay. I don't know what Carey's Bay is. I can just imagine where these places are. I know where Dunedin is now because I've looked. Well, that reminds me. I got a bill for that. What's that game you had me playing online on the lives?
GeoGuessr.
GeoGuessr. Yeah, I got a bill from GeoGuessr.
You're supposed to cancel once you're done.
Oh, well.
Maybe we'll play next winter.
Oh, and then what car found says like the Ford convertible on Mexican Spec Live. Which one was the convertible? Oh, there was a convertible It was a convertible, and I said I wasn't really into convertibles. But then he had that really nice 61 Country sedan, a red one. It's pretty nice. So fix this. We only had Barracuda from the Southern Hemisphere. Oh yeah, he was saying he didn't have. That's when it came up about Dean Stevenson. We didn't have many people in there, or he didn't, from the Southern Hemisphere. And I looked, and I know it's later in New Zealand, but South Australia, I think it was like 8 o'clock in the morning when he said that. So I don't know. Taba may not have been up and with it or had his computer on yet.
Maybe not. You just can't be sure with these things.
Oh yeah, that's right, Mexican spec. It was a 56 liner. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I really like 56 Fords, but I'm I'm not much of a convertible kind of person. I had a 66 Mustang convertible. I drove it one time with the top up. Every other time I got in that thing and put the top down and drove it around and just had a great time. And it was like, well, I was in Central California, so it was, never cold.
You can't put the top down.
And then, but I never had another convertible after that.
Never?
Never really missed it. Never missed
I
it.
can't think of ever owning a convertible that I drove anywhere. Top down.
Well, Parquet says, I'm watching the live and got your video on TV. She got dueling videos going. Daniel Morris, he says, Kim and Buff, it's awesome to see you got probably your guys. I don't know. That's our great guys are great friends and watch out for one another. So awesome to see. Yeah, I used to be full of energy and I'm not so much anymore. I don't know what's happened. Hey, Levi. Levi's Backyard Performances. Dylan, he's here. Hey, how you doing?
I give him grief all the time, but I don't want nothing bad to happen to him.
Did you hear that, Kim?
Levi's back.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Good to see you, Dylan. Glad you made it.
She's over there doing something.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope your projects are working out. Moving along.
Oh, it looks so good to see that tailgate down. Man, I wanted to bring that epoxy up there. Why didn't I do that?
I don't know.
Parquet, did you say only $100? What's this? Some man offered $100. Go to the casino with him. Excuse me, no sir. Jeez. Bruce Culkin on Barry T's Garage episode 54. Ed Smith said you had to vibrate the wings of a new airplane so that they didn't do weird things. Ever hear that? Never heard that. I've had to stress airplanes to their limit, but never by vibrating them. I don't know. I suppose there are some things to do vibration tests on, but I don't know about wings. I tested an airplane to that P-51 replica. That was, if it means anything, then be 9 positive, 9 negative, both directions. Positive G's, which is pulling up like this, and negative G's, which is going this way. 9 positive, 9 negative. We did it for the British. They came to the U.S. and we did it there, and it's like, wow. Glad that. Oh, the rivets. Bruce says the rivets. Levi says I've been missing a lot of lives. Glad I can make one of y'all. It's good to have you here. You were in John's last night, weren't you? Yeah, I think you were like in there a lot last night. Yeah. I don't know what Kim's doing over there, drilling something. John's went into a don't get in debt.
Buying stuff when you're young.
Yeah, don't get in debt show. And I know Dylan's one of those guys that won't go into debt. Danny wants to buff. I wish I had eighth of your knowledge, skills, and energy. I wish I could cut hair.
Hair?
He's a hair cutting machine.
Oh yes.
I'm not. I've cut my hair accidentally. Got it caught in something. When I used to have my hair real long, well, it was down the bottom of my ears at least. You roll it. You know what a creeper is? Rolling on a creeper on the ground, and the hair winds around the wheel, and now you can't move your head.
Well,
you
that's the best kind.
Somehow got to get loose from it. That's not cutting hair. That's just pinching hair or something.
That's brutal.
On the clock or the block in years. He's by. Oh man. Levi says, I'm going to be installing the rear end in Brooks' truck tomorrow, and then it's wiring and drive shaft away from moving under its own power. Man, that's when that's ah,
Sorry.
doing making a lot of noise.
Well, I'm trying to do stuff.
And Wendy English is here. How you doing? See here, I can't control my hand in the mirror. So it's going the wrong way. Oh, what's worse is looking in a screen like this. A mirror I can do, but the screen is completely backwards. It says debt just keeps people from being a better version of themselves. Man, I'll tell you what, debt will mess you all up. The only thing that's worth going to debt for is if you're paying rent. I mean, you might just well get a loan and buy a house, but then try to pay it off quickly. But I mean, you're gonna have rent, and rent's bad news, man. Rent's just threatening.
You guys are gonna piss off the Lone Industrial Complex.
The Lone Industrial Complex.
Yeah. Borrow money, put it on your credit card, and live. They need you to spend.
Steven,
get a mortgage.
I was looking over a Laguna for the third time. I had lunch with Mrs. Ecstasy at Carey's Bay outside of Fort Calmer. Granddad jumped. Okay, it's okay. I didn't embarrass her much. Parquet Dodge Charger RT convertible with an 8-pack.
Yeah, that's the cut.
See, we were
the green one.
We like the cutting hair. I leave that to the professionals. Well, that's what why can't I think of names quickly? Jim Morrison, I know that's wrong. Mr. Morrison in here. Barber. Jim Morrison. I know that's wrong. He'll laugh at that, I think. So what's new on the Chrysler Ute? Okay, what's new on the Chrysler Ute? Kim doesn't have the other camera set up, but I guess could you do that? And what we did was we've got a lot done. Of course, you know, when you're working on a project like this, a lot of times you work for hours. It looks like you didn't do anything. But we got the tailgate on it. And the tailgate works. But Kim's busy, so I don't want to upset her too much. Yeah, the tailgate goes up and down. Olive's here. Well, the tailgate meetings are safe meetings. Oh, man, I'm missing stuff. It's going by faster. He's saying stray bullets. A stray bullet must be in here, and I missed it. Sorry about that. Twin Brook Acres. Good evening. Man, I started this early, and it's still early, and
drive on through.
A lot of people here already. It's a good thing I came in early.
Jim Morrison's barber shop.
It's Daniel Morrison, though. Oh, Jim Morrison. I don't know where he went. Well, Parquet says Cornet, maybe. Man, in Mexico, they got some really good Cornets because they got Charger front ends on them. Man, I do like those Charger front ends on the Cornet. That's pretty cool stuff. And another car I like today. Man, No Parquet says it looked like a Charger, but I guess it wasn't. Oh, is that the one that I was just going to say I really like? It was an A body that has the wings on the back of it, whatever you call it, those sail panels that are on the Mexican A bodies. I said, so will the Chrysler Ute make it to no name? That's my plan. I really want to bring it. Kim, that is Really noisy. I don't know if anybody can hear that squealing. I can't talk over the scraping. What you doing, Kim?
Drilling a hole.
It's a really noisy hole you're drilling.
Well, that's how it goes.
How are the tires on the Ute? Terrible. They're not even, they don't even qualify as tires.
Oh no.
Although they hold air.
Well,
I mean,
the front tires are fine.
the front tires are fine.
Yeah, they're 14s though.
They're 14.
You said you wanted to set it.
Well, you know, those back ones, those 13s look okay on it. Makes the truck look bigger. I don't know. Dude, those 13s, we could put original wheel covers on them. Man. Dougster's here. Good evening.
Hello,
What's
Dexter.
Dean saying something about preparation age.
What?
Will not cause positive result on roadside drug test. What? They identify as rollers. Yeah, they're rollers. I've had a lot of cars with rollers. My when I got the Studebaker, the day I got the Studebaker, the tires were all just, if you put air in them, they still would have stayed flat because they were so, like, 10 years old, crunched in the desert, no air in them, off the rims, you know. So I went, man. So
They were crushed in the desert.
yeah, but I'm trying to go on with my story, but my head's still squealing from. So anyway, my tires were. I put tires on it that day. A guy in the tire shop had some old tires that were not good, and I told him I wasn't going to drive it. I just needed something to roll the car around. They're still on it, like 10 years later. But he sold me a set of
Which
tires.
one, the Studebaker?
Yeah, for $35. He sold me a set of tires.
Oh,
So
well,
at least they roll. That's all I wanted.
it doesn't roll anymore. I was looking, those back
Oh.
ones are flat.
They're flat.
Yeah, the sidewalls are blown out.
The sidewalls are blown out.
Yeah,
How'd they blow out?
I guess from sitting outside for 10 years.
But they blow out. Well, but we rolled it in and out of here.
Well, I guess it didn't make it much longer than that.
How's crayfish season? Well, it'd be crawfish. Crawfish season. Man, I don't know. I don't know if I'm into crawfish that much. They're kind of messy, but they're probably good. Hey, it's 9:00. It's time. Dougster and Dean, Dougster again.
Well, everybody who's made a comment so far here in the chat gets 3 points because you guys are early bird. That's early bird prizes. Thanks everybody for stopping in and helping us get the stream going.
I got 2 pairs of these, one red and one bright yellow, and I don't know where the bright yellow ones. I know they're in a box. They're clean, but I like my yellow ones. I don't know why.
I had a good day. I didn't want to tell about it too much, but I've got the exhaust pipes on the Bronco 2, and I got it started, and I drove it around. I couldn't get it to come out of first gear. It was coming out. If I got fast enough for it to come out of first gear, it just went into neutral.
into nothing.
Yeah. And I have to slow way down, start again, and it go back into
So
first.
that transmission's got to come apart.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, hi Kim. I have no sense of early this week. Though.
We were early. We've been early for we've been going for like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, we came in 25 minutes early, something like that. Just because I was sitting here, I thought, you know what? Let's just turn it on. So I turned it on.
No, I was giving him chores, and he was like, or we could just start the stream.
Well, I was sitting here. I'm
He
normally
escaped the chores.
not sitting here.
You know what else? He didn't. He's best probably to sit in the chair because he's just the last couple days he's complaining his eyes don't feel right, and he's so you guys.
Something's wrong.
He is dedicated chat person unless he's feeling better.
Well, it was it was Thursday night I started having eye trouble while I was sitting here.
Ooh, Dylan has a bridge. You want to buy a bridge? That sounds cool. We could live under it.
I was going to ask Dylan
I could
something.
park my van under it.
How's Brooke like her? I assume she got a job right away because RNs always get jobs right away. So how's she doing? Is she like what she's doing? Oh, they have daylight saving next weekend.
Oh.
Say the 4th of April. That would be going the other direction. Inspector Bruce is here. Good evening. Mike N is here.
Granddad's junk's is a bit hard to live with. Because he collects junk and does everything half-assed, you'd fit in perfectly here, Granddad's junk.
We do a lot of stuff half-assed, but we also do a lot of stuff. At least so it'll work for a long time.
And everything we own is junk.
You know what I want to do?
What's that?
I want to get that. See that thing up there that says old plates?
Oh.
And then the one below it might be old something. You know what I want? Because I see Doug's through here. I want to pull those plates out and start going through them.
No.
Why? Not tonight, but I want to do it pretty soon.
Okay. Why? You planning on croaking?
Well, I'm worried that something's going to happen to me and then I won't get it done. She just landed a position this past week. Won't start until June. She's very excited. Well, cool. Hopefully she can go to No Name Nationals, get a few days off. And like Bailey Bridges, Barry Cuda, obviously offspring of Lloyd Bridges. I remember Lloyd Bridges. Mike Nelson, the skin dive. He was a scuba dive. You ever watch Mike Nelson? That's way before her time. I was a little kid watching that. Lloyd Bridges was an actor. But he was a young man when I knew who he was. He was like 20-something, and he wore all his stuff and went scuba diving. He'd always tell you, never go diving alone, always have a partner. But in this case, I got to go alone, and then he'd dive in alone and go do something. And he did that all the time. Go Brooke, yep.
Bruce Colton says, Kim, couldn't it be that your modulator valve is not getting vacuum or it's broke? It absolutely could be. I might have somehow disconnected it while I was down there farting around with the exhaust. It's also possible that the signal from that manifold that I made is not similar enough to what a Ford transmission, and I think there's an adjustment on the side of it now that you mentioned, but I don't know how to adjust it, so I should probably look that up. Thank you for mentioning that, Bruce, because that could be the answer. That could very much well be the answer.
Lloyd Bridges went to Petaluma High School. I didn't know that. That's where he was from? Northern California. Kind of barely Northern California. Yeah, just Northern California, I guess. North of the Bay Area.
And Bruce, I should be able to pull it out and test it. And I have another transmission, a two-wheel drive version of the same transmission. So I should be able to compare, like pull them both out, compare how much vacuum with a gauge and a vacuum pump, see how much it takes to actuate it, and go from there.
Lloyd Bridges was on an airplane. Yeah, that was a goofy thing.
Maybe that would do it.
I remember the autopilot. What are you thinking?
Mexican spec picked a bad day to stop sniffing glue, maybe.
What?
Oh, that's from Airplane.
What is this? Mike Nelson from.
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. Okay.
It's a TV show where they sit in a theater, so you just see their silhouettes, and there's a guy and a couple of robots, and they make fun of old movies that show on the screen that they're watching. It's just like a little comedy sort of thing. It's actually a very entertaining show. It was it ran for a long time, and I think they remade it recently. I know it's on. You can watch it on. You can watch it on YouTube. You should look it up. You might enjoy it because they watch old movies like you know.
Daniel Morrissey says he's back.
Old movies.
We were having all
really old.
I was calling him what was I calling Daniel Morrissey? Oh, Jim Morrison. Morrissey. Jim Morrison. No, Daniel Morrissey. Something like that. Eva says, what's your favorite things about working on a project? For me, it's the learning opportunity and the creativity that comes with it. Man, I'll tell you what, I watch you working on engines and tuning, and to me, that's like, man, I don't watch you that close because I'm doing something else, but I know what you're doing, and it's amazing what you're doing. What I think was really cool is you broke into the fives with a passenger. just add a little weight. Put another person in there.
Keep the nose down.
Put another person in there and go faster. Blue grit on Ford's a quick check of the modulator valve. Pull off the vacuum line and see if the transmission fluid drops out or the vacuum goes in. Yeah, so I don't know. Levi, my thing is I really like just dreaming up new projects. That's one of the problems of getting older is every day I think of more projects I want to do, and every day I have fewer days, you know. And like this is one I want to do, but I think of other ones I want to do. I want to do this. There's this noise again. You guys hear that? Ah. Why does it make so much racket?
Because I'm drilling
it's chattering.
Metal.
It's chattering. Jeez. So, like on airplanes, I designed and built airplanes, and I was always thinking of new stuff. And a lot of times, I just sketch up something new that I knew would work well. And rarely did companies want to build that stuff, but occasionally we did. Occasionally they let me do a what would you call it? Like a
prototype?
Yeah, not even a prototype, like a concept vehicle. Something we do and we get to fly it once and take it to an air show or see how people react to something. But you know, if you're gonna build a new airplane, you're gonna have a lot of time and money in that. So, but I did two of them that were really good commercial successes, and then I did other ones that we flew. And I worked for other people too. I worked for a guy. All we did was custom built airplanes, mostly for him. He had enough money he could do that. So we did a lot of airplanes for him. Crazy stuff. See, also, eyes don't like the sun lately. Oh, she's saying hi to everybody. Yeah, I've had a problem. And
I ain't seen the sunshine in 3 damn days.
Well, you got those pictures. You're looking right into the sun working on your car today.
Oh.
Mr. Levi, I like it. I like that. Oh, man, come on, I'm all tongue-tied. God. She's drilling through some kind of rock hard steel or something.
It's really
It's
spicy.
just squealing and squealing and squealing. Okay. And I think she's drilling into some chromoly. Is that what that is? You're drilling into a piece of chromoly?
Probably is, yeah.
It takes a lot of pressure and low speed. If you go fast, it just squeals. So I like to do a lot of concept stuff. You know, we did that is a P-51 replica, and that airplane had wings that were in three pieces. The outer panels were 8-foot panels, and the center section was an 8-foot panel. Well, I started looking at that thinking, man, we could build a little airplane, just build a little center section out of steel and just run those outer wing panels. So, you know, probably like an 18-foot wingspan with the center of the airplane plus the, and man, I had the boss almost talked into that. And he kind of wanted to do it, but we had a commitment of getting the other jobs done, the other airplanes done. And then when we did the Mustang, man, did he sell a lot of Mustangs. So then, you know, we put a lot of work into production. But I thought we were going to get to do that little single place airplane. And single place airplanes are really fun, but they don't sell very well because people always want to take somebody with them, you know. Oh yeah, Mr. Bill, I remember that. I remember that really well. I forgot about that. I was watching your post office video and saw your CB. I got a President's Special CB. It's going in the ramp truck. Oh, well, cool. You know what? When we start getting close, well, you know, I've always wanted to use them around there, you know, because you're really close to be easy to talk. But I'll have.
It's nice because you don't have to know everybody's phone number.
Yeah, because nobody has anybody's phone numbers, you know. But going down the road, it's kind of nice. I just keep it on kind of quiet. But if something's going on, like there's a traffic jam or something, man, I turn that thing right up. You know, find out what's going on. Yeah, and that one in that car, that's a sideband radio. I got that from Steve Edwards. He's in here somewhere tonight. He said he'd be back. What's that?
That boat anchor CB radio?
Yeah, boat anchor CB radio. He that's what he does. Fixes old radios and makes them new again. And so he comes in here a lot. And that's what we were doing up there, was picking up he'd sent me a microphone, so I was picking up the microphone at the post office. Barry Cuda says, I like the design of the first Mustang with the Allison V12. You know what? That's something John did. He did a, God, what did he call that thing? An A model or a B model? I forget. It was the Razorback top. And he had one of those. It was a replica. All his others were D models, you know, with the canopy. But he had one with the Razorback that he did special for him. And I think that's the one. He had one that had a BMW, 12-cylinder BMW engine in it. And he really liked that thing. Let's see here. I thought there was a Z in there. C. Not sure what that is. Mike N. FM, CB, or AM, CB. I have all. I have an AM, FM. Where's my AM, FM? Oh, it's in your car. My AM, FM's in her car. So when we're on the road, we just talk AM, and then mine's AM and sideband. So if we're on the road, we just use the AM. It's fine because we're not very far apart. And then hers has a magnetic antenna she sticks on the roof. Well, we left somewhere. I guess we've been at the hotel and we left. We're coming back, and I'm talking to her, and it sounds terrible. I can hear her, but not very well, and she can't hear me very well. And I'm looking back there in the mirror, and I don't see an antenna on the roof. So we get close together. I said, "Where's your antenna?" Said, "Oh, she forgot to put it on the roof. It was sitting in the back seat on the floor or something." We were still able to talk, just not very well. I guess it's too bad they don't make realistic handheld CB anymore. You know, they make doesn't Cobra? I think Cobra makes a handheld now. If you watch 390 Wagon Master, look at his videos. He'll have he'll show you some of those. He's always got a bunch of radios around, and of course, in here, what'd you say his name was, Kim? Boat Anchor. His name of his business is Boat Anchor CB Radios, but Steve Edwards, he comes in here, and he's always got bunches of radios that he's fixed and putting in capacitors in them and whatever they need and gets them working. And I don't know if he has any handhelds or not. My first was a handheld walkie-talkie. Third grade, 1963. I got a Heathkit walkie-talkie and built it. My father helped me with it. I did a lot of it.
And the neighbor helped you set up the yours or whatever.
Yep. And then the neighbor helped me with it because I had a neighbor that was all his kids had walkie-talkies, and he made them check in every hour. They all had to call in and check in with their father, tell them where he was or their mom. But they, and he was on a big CB and he always talked to them. So anyway, yeah, he helped me get the thing tuned really, really well. Oh, he says it would suck down AA batteries. Yeah. Yeah, it depends on what size you had. The one I had was 100 milliwatts. It didn't do too bad, but start doing like 2 watts or something. Yeah, that'll suck up batteries. Yeah, CB, you can talk to everybody else. I don't know what radios does she have.
All right. There.
Oh, you did that already.
Well, I asked you to do it a week or 3 ago, and you didn't seem to want to do it.
No, you're doing other stuff. It's not like I didn't want to do it. This is crooked as hell.
No, it isn't. Don't say that.
And
I marked this perfectly. Walter of Blue Grit Garage says, Buff, Anna's engine is in the machine shop purgatory. Oh no, the owner won't call back, and when I called Friday, one of the workers said they have a 4 to 6 month backlog. I'm going by on Wednesday to take it back.
If I were younger,
yeah, machine shop,
I would buy some machines. It's just this isn't the time in life to start a new business.
Yeah, and we don't have room to build cars and run a machine shop here. And to try and move around engine blocks and stuff like that.
Well, Kim, I don't know what you were doing. Oh, I see. That's the 4 holes. That's the middle one. Okay, so I'm gonna put some die chem.
Wait, for what?
Well, we got to cut this hole out of the middle. This, right?
Maybe.
See, those are the 4 holes. See, I made 4. You can't see those very well. Yeah, I might be able to see them. And then
he just wants to use the die chem. Go ahead and use.
Well, you know how much nicer it is.
Go ahead and use your stuff.
Die chem rather than having.
Go ahead and use your model paint.
Just trying to draw on it with a pencil or something. How many of you use die chem?
The problem is most towns only got one machine shop.
Wasn't that way when I was a kid?
Clarksville has one machine shop. There's another one up in Kentucky, and there's a couple down in Nashville. But I mean, it's an hour away to get to another machine shop. Clarksville's downtown, and they're nice. But when they get busy, busy time of year, they're busy.
Oh, that does smell good.
That
Dicam does smell good.
He just wants to play with his Jeeps.
Faith's here.
Hey, Faith!
Daniel Morrissey retracted something. I missed that.
No, they're not quick enough on the draw.
I wasn't fast enough.
Boy, this is cold on my butt.
It is colder over here. I was warm when I came in here, but it's warmed up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you got a thing going. Oh. Fire going. Daniel Morrissey in the 70s Radio Shack walkie-talkie had one dummy battery. The one I had, the Heathkit, had a 9-volt battery that looked like the top of a regular little 9-volt, except there's a big old brick. So it was a giant 9-volt with the same kind of connection. So you could use a little battery in it, but it didn't last very long. But the big one was expensive. It would last for a while. Braden says, anybody, you still have a track phone? Unless I remember, you can't get track phones anymore.
Oh, I doubt it.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Track phones are just
like a regular flip phone.
It's like a throwaway phone. Yeah, it's like a phone you just go get.
You can't throw phones away. That's e-waste. You have to recycle.
There weren't any plans on them. You just
you bought minutes.
You bought minutes, yeah. That's crazy shit.
The most expensive way to go.
Well, when cell phones first came out, they were really expensive, And now I never thought I'd see this happen where, you just doesn't cost anything. You just call all over the place, We're missing Tabo. Yeah, I haven't seen Tabo yet tonight. Doug says machine shop purgatory.
This is bad.
Oh, is
this body shop purgatory? My CBX paintwork was in paint purgatory for 4 years and never got done. He was always going to start it next week. Oh yeah, body work.
When I did radiators, people would be upset if it took more than one day, and there were times I needed a part or something, and it took to the next day to get it. People are really angry with me, I couldn't go more than 2 days on something.
How many people had a beeper? I had a pager. I had a couple of them, man.
Were you one of those?
I guess.
That's what doctors always had, pagers, when I was young.
It was like $10 a month.
Look cool?
Yeah, it was like all the kids had them. Ooh, look how cool we are.
They're cool because they have a pager. It's like when I went to Russia back, that was almost 30 years ago now. Girls would be out there and they'd have the old cordless phones that had a big old antenna on them. They'd have one of those and be standing out by a car. It wasn't their car, but they'd be standing by a car with that phone in their hand if they thought it looked cool. And, by that time we had normal cell phones. We thought it looked pretty silly. And then Daniel Morrissey says, in my opinion, the best cell phone was the Razor full metal. Man, my youngest son had a Razor, several of them, because he dropped in the toilets and break them and everything else. And man, it's like, be careful with your phone, I'm sorry. How come I can go 10 years and not drop a phone in the toilet? I don't get it. How does a phone end up in the toilet? What are you doing? That's very good. It says, I have an Oppo. You have an Oppo? Really? It's a Chinese phone.
Oh.
Yeah, those two guys, the China show guys? They were giving away an Oppo one time when they were still in China. They just did it for a fun thing on their China show. They gave away an Oppo phone. And that's when I found out what an Oppo was. You can't get them here. It's just a brand name of a phone. People need to learn patience. Most people want to wait till the last minute. Yeah, I'm like that.
No, I want it now. Now, and I want it cheap. And I want good. Better be flawless and cheap right now.
Doug finally repossessed his stuff and brought it to a friend, Dan, the painter man. 1.5 years later, they were done. Jeez. To be honest, what's this? 1032. Levi's back there for 1032. That's what this is a 1032. Nope, that's what this is. 1032. This is a 1024. That's threads. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, I'm started in on something here going on my throat.
Going on 10100.
I need to get a cough drop out, or I'm going to be sneezing and sneezing.
Okay.
I don't want to be sneezing. What is Britain saying? You can read that.
He thinks the name Jaquavis. Is that how you? I don't know. He thinks it's funny.
I don't know. Let's look Spanish to me.
One per customer. All right. Yeah, well, that's the problem is when you give the money up front and then you're stuck because there's no refund.
Man, I remember having the machine shop next door to me.
You'll get 2 points for your advertisement.
My first radiator shop, and the guy there was really into, like, not just normal machine work. I mean, he was really into like blueprint engines and building cool shit, And I'd take an engine over there, and he'd have it for 3 or 4 days, and I'd get it back. It'd have fresh bore on it, and the wrist pins fit, and everything. Do the heads on it and everything, and it just was never a problem. And now it's like, oh man. Daniel Morrissey says, Kim, 1074 CB code. After your code, you said 1074. I don't know what that is.
I see. Like 10-4 big. That's a big 2-niner.
Okay, Kim, this is dry. Okay, do you want? I don't really like the way I did this, but I can mark it on here.
Okay.
Is this the same piece of steel you gave me?
Yeah.
It can't be, because this was. See, this one. This is cut crooked. It wasn't cut crooked.
Well, you weren't measuring the piece of blank steel. You were measuring the flange on the turbo manifold.
Oh, that's right. This came from the manifold. Oh, I just assumed it was the same size.
Why would it be the same?
Okay, so.
No, you have to line it up to the holes.
Yeah, I know. I just figured that out. I need to find.
Do you want the hole punches? Cut the holes out, and then you can make sure you get it right.
There's a pencil here somewhere. You can.
Oh, Walter says he's slow because his phone stinks. It won't scroll right. Yeah, that's always problematic. I don't like doing chat on my phone.
Neither do I.
I wouldn't do it at all.
I'm looking for something.
Phone says he needs a full paint job. And that paint is insane in price. And competent painters are few. Yeah. Mopar Case says walking through a park with 50,000 people sounds scary. You don't have to see them all at once, You really only see like the immediate 10 or 50 people around you. Don't think about it too much. It's really not so bad. Uh, Barry Kuda says, sometimes when I borrow my wife's phone, I bring it back to her and say things like, does it ruin them if they get dropped in a bucket of what? That's evil.
Who is it that had the
Junk
Oppo?
says, Woodchip is probably the most sensible person here. He says his mother did him right. Woodchip does. He says he's basic cooking, how to do laundry, that kind of stuff.
My mother taught me how to cook a lot of little things when I was a little kid. How am I going to do this?
Oh, Dylan is taken off.
Dylan's taking off?
Yep.
Well,
10-4.
thanks for coming by.
Yeah, it was good having you. Thank you. Mopar K says, yeah, it's now Mardi Gras in New Orleans. I heard Mardi Gras is a lot of fun. Just don't get pickpocketed. Just stay at the main part of the party. And don't go there drinking.
There's something here.
That's exactly how bad stuff happens.
Do you have the turbo?
It's right there.
Because it looks like one of these doesn't line up.
They might not. It's right there. I marked them all, but one of them could have cut off center. There's a lot.
Yeah, it looks like one of them's all set.
One of them walked away. Yeah, it's not so good. That's all right. Just don't.
I'll just make it small like that. I'll just make it about like that. Then you can.
I'll port match them.
Yeah, you'll port match it. Port match it. Not march, match.
Dana Morrissey says, don't leave. We still have hours to go. We are going to be here a while, yes.
Oh, Tavo is here. No doctor's note. Yeah, we were just saying Tavo wasn't here. Now Tavo is here.
There you go. Good work.
Okay, I need this little guy. And I need this guy.
You get the time zone exemption. If your location is off by enough time zones, you get an exemption for lateness.
Like half an Earth?
Yeah. I mean, it's already tomorrow there. The time traveler's exemption.
I'm having trouble with this.
How come?
I have trouble with everything now. I just can't see as well as I used to. I'm shaky. I'm just everything I do, I just get irritated with myself because I'm not so good anymore. Just not so good anymore.
You could just kind of measure where those go based on the manifold instead of doing a trace if you want. You also enjoy when they go home? Yeah. Yeah, when I was young, I didn't want to sleep alone. Now I want the bed to myself. PBY made out of carbon fiber. Carolina PBY made out of carbon fiber. I'm not sure what that meant. Maybe I wasn't most kids, but they don't got bikes with banana seats anymore either now. No, they do not.
What happened with the...
It's a what?
Because you urinate in an alley or a sex. I don't think that's
Oh,
a sex offense.
I don't know. They might call it that though.
I
That's
think that's like somebody needs to urinate.
I think
not
that's a
sex offense.
mistake because I think that downplays the yeah. I don't think they should mix those things together. It's a problem.
Okay,
Oh
I
yeah,
gotta
you
do
could
that.
get license plates out of Cracker Jack boxes.
Oh, I remember that.
You do? The little metal ones, and you could send away and get a customized one.
I had all kinds of cool little license plates from cereal boxes when I was a kid.
Mexican Spec says they still sell the license plates for kids' bedrooms. Yeah, it's like a little motorcycle size plate. I had one.
Bunches of little
I
motorcycle
don't
sized
remember
plates.
what they were though.
Okay, what am I doing here? I'm gonna go. That's 2.
Hippie Log's getting spell corrected. I hate that. We didn't agree on anything, but we were great friends. World of Woodchip's friend Debbie. Yeah, there you go. I don't have to get along with you. I don't have to agree with you to get along with you. Oh, let's see. When the English is going to watch the Bush race. That's NASCAR, right? Well, Walter, exposing yourself in public is different than urinating. I know that I understand their whole thing. That's stupid.
I was worried that out in the desert, driving across the desert, like a couple hundred miles where there's no place, stop and walk way the hell out in the desert somewhere and try to hide and take a leak. And my worry is always somebody would see me, somebody would be follow me out there or something.
Special Agent James, he says the custom y'all are making is looking rad. Well, thank you.
This is
It's slow going. We're into the devil's in the details portion of this program and he don't want me making too much noise, so I try when we're working during stream. I try not to. And we've had some nice outside days, so I've been working on my Bronco 2 project because we've been cooped up in here all winter working on this. I'm kind of sick of it, to be perfectly honest with you. I want to work on something different, but
winter, you're just locked in a building. It's and
I'm
it's
so
just a
sick
mess.
of looking at this thing. I love it, but I also am very sick of.
What am I doing wrong here?
I don't know. I'm not sure what you had. Mr. Burlock says Drag Boss had a link to the Australian Pro stock today. Oh, that's cool. Mexican Spec says Mopar K is locally famous. Oh, you posted on their Facebook. Well, I always say I'm famous in certain circles, right? In certain circles, everybody knows me in the No Name Nationals group. Pretty much, everybody knows who Kim Fixes Things is. In certain circles, that makes me a celebrity, but nowhere else. Blue Grit says I don't make the rules. Well, of course. They're ignorant in the city of St. Louis. That is why I moved out to the country. Well, I can understand that too. Yeah. I mean, there's certain places where you have to mind your manners, especially a special.
I probably screwed this up. I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention because I'm paying attention when I'm doing it.
Daniel asked how my neck is doing after my video today. Well, that was from 2 days ago, and my neck is crunchy, but it's not so bad. Not too bad. I'm okay.
But that video is from 2 days ago?
Of me working on the Bronco too?
Oh, the exhaust, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you did something more than that.
The day before, yeah, it was.
And you did more.
Wait. Saturday, that was from maybe Wednesday or Thursday? Or yesterday? I don't know. It's all a blur now. Slimo's here. Welcome in.
A little bit of manners goes a long way, yeah.
Danny Morrissey says, I would be amazed how many people watch us but don't respond. I mean, we get hundreds of views on our videos, and that's awesome. That's amazing. But it's nothing like people who get like, hundreds of thousands of views or 1 million plus views. We're not like widely known.
Topo, little known law in Oz that never got repealed from 100 plus years ago. It's legal to urinate in public at the left rear wheel of your carriage, which includes your car.
Okay.
Don't do it on the right rear.
No, the left rear is where it's the appropriate place.
Well, that was probably because that was that side of the road. See, now in the U.S., originally, cars you drove, they were right-hand drive, and it was all backwards. I don't know when they switched that. Somebody might know that history in here.
Barry Kuda says the devil is in the details.
DeVille.
Special Agent James recently found a 71 through 73 Kirby vacuum cleaner in the trash. Complete with bag. It turns on, but sounds seized up. I haven't had the time to dig into it yet. It probably has hair wrapped around the bearings. I don't know how many vacuum cleaners I've cleaned the hair out of the bearings, and they work great. Or the bearings might be seized. That happens sometimes.
What is this? Steve Edwards says, I'm back. I had to turn down my Centurion. It was 7 swing to 20. I didn't want to blow up the linear. Oh, so it's putting too much power into the linear. I think that's what you mean. I'm not sure. Did you see the video we did when we went to get the microphone? We went to get the microphone you sent. And on the way back, I had the CB on, and Kim was in the video. And some guy was going breaker 19, and we were on channel 37. I think we were on 37. We might have been on 36.
Great.
What were we on?
I don't know, up in the 30s.
Yeah. So anyway, he's doing breaker 19. I'm thinking, what do you mean breaker 19? You know where you are? Oh, God. I knew someone that urinated on the mayor's car. He ended up in court.
Oops.
Shouldn't have got caught. Oh,
it
man.
needs a turbo cam and a turbocharger. What, the Kirby? They're cool looking vacuum cleaners.
What's this that all saying? Can you read that? Because I'm really struggling.
Special Agent James, you should make a video fixing that vacuum cleaner. I'll bet you it gets more views than us working on this car. I'll bet you more people care about that vacuum cleaner than this car.
You know, and Steve, you saw that radio. Yeah, he saw it. I'm really happy with that radio. I like that thing. Now I gotta. That other one will probably end up in this car. The one that we just got the microphone for, that'll probably end up in this car.
Oh, with this turbo.
Turbo.
Turbos.
Yeah, you're
twin turbos.
You're concerned with the turbo on the engine, and I'm concerned with the CB radio in the car.
I know. No one cares about the back getting the bed finished or the tailgate.
Oh, I do want to get that. I am really having.
He's off his feet tonight. He's not feeling very balanced or anything.
There's a hair like this long.
Who has long hair like that?
Where would I get a hair that long? Okay, see if I can do this right this time. Oh, come on.
Slimo says, I think the right-hand drive came about from entering horse carriages on the left side in England.
Yeah, but my point is, why did the U.S. change? My father, I think, told me at one time Canada was even right-hand drive, on the left-hand side of the road, and they switched, and then the U.S. switched at some point, but England never did, and Australia and New Zealand never did. I don't know what that's all about.
Tavo says it's from Buff's mustache. No, it's one of his nose hairs. World of Woodchip says his hair is down to his butt. Is that your back hair? Or is that your
back
mullet?
hair.
Is that your mullet hair? Mine is not all the way to my butt. It goes to my titty.
What?
It does, look. Right to the titty. Mexican Spec says the answer is obvious, Buff. It's to go through drive-thrus.
When I went through drive-thrus in England, they went the other way. They were backwards. The other way. You had to be careful if you're on foot. Because, in the U.S., you learn where to walk so you don't get clobbered by a car. And in England, you had to be careful walking around the side of a McDonald's because the cars were coming the other direction. You get clobbered.
Dean Stevens says, give me bland or give me down.
I think I got that one.
Olive says, we always felt ripped off. No one was named Ringo, but who had the guts? No, I never met anybody named Ringo. That's funny to say that, but I guess so, huh?
Oh, I got something I could tell, but better not. It's too personal. Name Ringo. But I want to, but I can't. But I can't because it's real. And you're gonna let me sit there and struggle with it. Okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, somebody whose last name's Ringo, but I probably shouldn't say anything about it.
No. No, they meant first name, like the Beatles.
Oh yeah, his name was Ringo. His first name was.
Yeah. Your friend is right, James. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed something. Rallies and Checkers has both side drive-thrus? Really? Is that in case someone drives all the way across the pond and wants to get Rallies? World of Woodchip says the hair on his back hasn't grown back, but we won't talk about that. Okay. Granddad Junk says it would have been much easier if the world drove on the same side. Yeah, but people are just oppositional and defiant.
It's like, how did that ever happen?
Special Agent James says they shut down the last rallies in his area recently. I thought rallies was a new thing. They're shutting them down already? Turned it into a Starbucks? Ugh, what a tragedy. travesty. Left Slimo says left-hand drive uses the driver's body weight to counteract axle torque. When you load up at the traffic lights in Australia, you can't see anything to the left. Okay. I didn't realize they had thought about it in that way. Dean Stevens says bingo, B-I-N-G-O. And bingo was his name, oh. Ringo Starr's real name is Richard Starkey.
Oh, yeah, Starkey, that's right.
Starkey?
I think that's what it was.
Oh, I thought it was Starchky. But you're right, that's what Mexican spec spelled out. I thought figured like Starchky and Hutch. Was that the motorcycle ones? Or were they the ones with the Torino? Can't remember.
Starsky and Hutch. I had a friend, Jack. He and I used to go around. He had a Duster back when Dusters were just an old car, nothing special. And so one time I said he was getting in the car and he jumped over the top of the hood to get in the other side. And I thought it was so funny, you know, that somebody actually did that. So I said, "Who are we, Sparsely and Hatch?" And that started a whole thing, man. We were Sparsely and Hatch, but we never knew which one was which. Go, I'm Hatch. No, I'm Hatch. You're Sparsely. No, you're Sparsely. I'm Hatch. Sparsely and Hatch.
Blue Chris says good night. He's getting up early for autocross at the family arena in St. Charles. Oh, that sounds like fun! I wish I could go. And he's going to try not to have nose hair nightmares. Sorry about that. Sorry, Walter.
I'm picking at something. Sorry, I'm not watching so close. How are we going to cut this, Kim? See, there's so radiuses. Radii there.
Radiuses.
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 Yeah, whatever they are.
Are you sure it's right?
No.
Looks pretty right.
It looks close enough. Yeah, it looks kind of right.
Did you measure or did you?
I measured. I measured the turbo.
Oh, it'll be close enough.
And I measured.
It looks good.
Yeah, it's basically 1 3/4 inches by 2 1/4 inches.
Yeah. Well, the right way would be to drill the corners.
That's what I was thinking.
And then use a Dremel to cut.
But that's a piece of chromoly. That's going to be that really needs a drill press and a lot of not so fast and a lot of pressure. It will cut very nicely. But if you try to do it over there with a hand drill, it's going to. That's all it's going to do.
No. Go right through that. Soft.
Talos says plasma.
Soft like butter.
Yeah, plasma cutter.
Plasma, yeah. It's so much pain getting the plasma cutter out.
Get the plasma cutter out.
And I'm not good at it. I'll make a mess and then I'll have to clean it all up.
That is not a very nice plasma cutter. Whatever it is, it doesn't work out real well.
It's probably me. It's probably mostly me.
It's you?
Yeah.
Oh. Don't drop it.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I make a mess.
Mean Street Mopar just popped in here.
Oh my. Welcome in, Main Street Mopar. Oh, not copied from AI. Boy. Not copied from AI. AI.
Simon says, it was excellent watching Dukes of Hazzard when I was a kid. I have a trade in sail making. So I made huge Confederate flag on my farm. Totally agree. That's why I've only used mine once since I bought it 12 years ago. Yeah, I don't know. I was never into that stuff. I don't know. I'm old enough that I remember. Yeah, I was an adult when that stuff came out. That Dukes of Hazzard. It was pretty silly. No, 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 no. I don't smoke it no more. Oh yeah. Yeah. What you thinking about, Kim?
What do you mean?
How are you thinking about cutting that? Are you gonna try to drill that by stepping it up one at a time?
That's what I've been doing.
That's really noisy.
You know what I'll just do?
What?
I'll just use it.
I know you don't. You didn't want to. Yeah, but then you might grind too far. I know you didn't want to use that drill, but it's only got one thing in front of it.
I could use the drill, but
the drill press.
nah.
But you don't want to use it because you could really put the pressure on it and keep the speed low, and it probably cut through it pretty nicely.
That goes too fast.
Goes too fast.
You can't really slow that down.
Danny Boyd's here. Dan E. Boyd. Do we still have a fire going?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's going real good.
Okay.
I think actually I'm going to be done with this for this evening because I don't want to make all that noise. It'll upset you. It will upset you. Pivot to something else for a little bit.
Man, I know, just came from Nashville, Tennessee. Oh, yeah, that's not far from here. Oh, for some reason that doesn't fit anymore. That's going to need to be trimmed. I don't want to force it. I already forced it once, and it's too tight. Something's wrong there. It needs you're going to clamp it in place anyway.
It's already here.
Yeah, but it's too tight.
It is. It's too tight. I'll have to trim it down. But if I do that, I'll have to cut, and it'll be noisy.
Well, so just cut for a second. I mean, instead of squealing like for an hour, it's got to go way back.
Okay. Well, you got to tell me where you want it.
Okay. So now
I'll trim this.
I can't sit here. I got to get up. I'm gonna.
You could sit there. You got to trim it down.
Oh, okay. Kim's gonna make noise. I'm gonna figure out what to do with this. Oh, what are you gonna? I don't know exactly what you're doing. Okay.
I'm gonna trim it down.
I know, but that doesn't look like the tool I'd use. But you're gonna do it some way.
What tool do you want to use?
You do it your way.
Okay.
Oh, God, why is that so tight? Holy shit! These green clamps are tight.
That's what she said.
These green things.
No. Taking all the fun out of the joke.
Oh, you're gonna cut it with that? Okay, that works. How much you're only gonna take off? Like about 6/4 of an inch, something like that.
Okay.
I'm asking. I don't know.
That's all I need.
Okay. Just don't want to get too far. Although it doesn't really matter because it's gonna get more cut off eventually. Roscoe P. Coltrane. Oh, you're done already? I got it on just in time for me.
Needs more.
Needs more?
Yeah,
Needs less.
It only needs more.
Yeah, he always emphasized the P, didn't he? Roscoe P. Coltrane.
Roscoe people.
Who was your favorite character on that? Yeah, I know who my favorite character was. It makes it hard to find the door. Yep.
You know who my favorite Dukes of Hazzard character?
Yeah, that you got it. World of Woodchip. Got it. My favorite character.
Flash. That's right.
Flash. That's right.
Flash the Wonder Dog.
Danny Boyd says Daisy and her long legs.
Yeah.
Lesson legs. Yeah, Daisy looked pretty good, but my favorite one was Flash. Flash.
Roscoe people.
Are you going to put a curve in that buff to match the tailgate profile? Are you going to put a curve in that to match which direction? No. No, I kind of know how I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to put a curve. Yeah, it's going to be straight across there, but it'll be this. This thing right here, this curve, whatever you call this, I don't know, what do you call that thing? Concaveness? It'll just work its way around here.
There, you can show him. You got the...
Oh, you got that camera on. Yeah, it'll be this piece right here. Curves up here like this. I'm going to continue that around here. And then right here, it'll just go straight across. And this curve will come down here. I'll just blend it in somehow so it'll look somewhat right. I think this needs to come. Man, that is yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just going to make a thing like that all the way across this. I don't know. I'm trying to read this and catch up with the master in action. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's very good. I was surprised to find out Sonny Schroyer Enos is not 92. Oh, man. He's 20 years older than me. That's crazy.
You could make it further back if you wanted to.
Well,
You could make it back another inch. And we could trim this. We left it a little longer.
well, see, this is going to have a. Ooh, that shocked me. It's going to have a swoop down like this, and I don't want it to get where it has to make this corner here. I don't want it to get into the tail lights.
Okay.
So I think that's going to be about the limit. And that's why I was sighting across there thinking that.
Okay.
And I'm thinking about how we want to do it. We want to tack weld this on either end just so it stays put, and then build all this, and then we got to make this little curvature thing here. Which this isn't gonna. This radius is going to be pretty small. It's going to be about an inch, about 2 inches out here, and that'll just be to just we don't want that radius to go past this, past the tailgate. So I don't know. Now, yeah, I had it all in my mind how I wanted it. Only I was picturing this being a bigger curve, and now I'm looking at it. Then I went over and sat down again because I'm thinking about it. It's like, okay, what am I going to really do?
Think it's so hard you had to sit down?
Yeah, sit down. So do you want to tack it, weld it there?
I can. Yeah.
And then we'll let me don't move anything. Please don't move anything. I want you to.
You didn't see anything.
Can you go up there?
Good night, Mr. Burlock.
Is he taking off? Can you go up there, Tim?
What do you mean?
I want to measure back to see if it really is what it looks like. Just go up against the pillar there.
This?
Yeah. Is it there? Okay, and then go on the other side. And we'll decide where we want it to. That's off by a mile.
What do you mean?
What the hell? What's going on here?
Well, you could line it to this line here, this line.
Well, that and this might be different,
Yeah.
are they?
Yeah. Probably are. It's all different. Here. Right here.
Okay, that's 8 1/4. Okay, let's go over here. Do that same thing.
You're making me walk a lot.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, walking.
Something's
Right now. Well, is this not?
well, it could be off back here. Yeah, let's see what.
Yeah, this look. This moves a bit.
Okay, just.
You never even call me by my name.
And then sometimes you just got to do what looks right. Even if it isn't.
How's it going?
I'm struggling. I'm struggling so badly. Well, they're different by about 1/16 of an inch. So why is it so far different back there? Maybe it's not straight back there. I don't know.
Is this one shorter?
Okay, just. Oh yeah, I can see where.
This is just holding it up. You can tap it.
I know. It's just, but it's got. I don't know, Kim. I don't want to do this while we're doing a live. Cause I got to spend some time on this.
Think about it.
With a bunch of squares and cross measure, and all this kind of stuff. And And I'm not feeling good. I'm just not feeling good. I'm like half dizzy. I don't know what's wrong.
I will try and find something to do that doesn't require much thinking, just work. Man, there's a lot of that around here.
Danny Boy says that gate is badass. Oh, you got the other thing on there, yeah. Oh, yeah, and it works well. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. That's that really nice. Now, you know, they may be not 90 on both sides, but if they're the same amount, not 90, that's good. You know what I mean?
A little wider up on that side than it is on this side. It's not too far off.
What is it up? What is it up at the other end? Of course, you probably can't tuck it in up there at the other end. But it's way closer than I thought it was. Measure the top of the gate out again. That might be a tad out. That's what Tava says. I just don't feel good. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
If I start walking around, I start getting dizzy. I don't know what's wrong.
Don't make yourself sick. Just hang out.
Well, I feel better. I feel better than I did 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago, I couldn't see worth a darn.
Yeah, well, nothing going on here. Enjoy the chat.
Yeah, and Dougster says, I'm a CAD master, cardboard aided design. Yeah, we've done a lot of that.
Right.
I've done it both ways. I've done it, you know, with CAD, and then I've done it cardboard aided too. Ray's here. Hey, did you see my comment suggesting some bolts for your gate hinge? I did see that, and I don't remember exactly what you meant. Did you see what we did do? You know, there's bolts in there. They're just bolts stuck through there, but I'll get the right ones, the right bolts that'll go through there. Oh, you're bringing that thing over.
Yeah, just got, taps.
Kim has triangulation.
No, this isn't triangulation. This is just taps.
I don't know what's wrong. I'm sorry. I'm just not feeling.
Oh, I think you ate something bad a couple of days ago. You've been off.
No, I think something. No. I can't figure out where I belong in the picture here. Like that. Measure from door jamb. You could have let's see, hippie long. Measure from door jamb. You could have welded in back window a little off. I just measured. It's off by about a 16th of an inch, but I don't care about that. That's close enough. If that wall's off by a 16th of an inch from side to side, it isn't going to bother me.
Just make sure it's a square.
Daniel says, if I don't feel good, call it an early night. Well, I'll understand. You know what it is? If I'm walking around, it takes every bit of concentration I got not to go tumbling. It's like I'm a little bit dizzy, and I don't know what the dizzy thing is.
He likes being out here. He just doesn't have the energy to work.
And it isn't really dizzy. I don't know how else to explain it. Let's see here. Ray says the hood bolts from the 90 Chevy put in. Okay, let's see. The hood bolts from a 90 Chevy hood hinge have a shank that will pass through the one side of the hinge and will tighten on the other piece, holding it tight. Oh, so the bolts aren't actually sticking out. I don't know. I'll have to look at that. I'll try to look for a picture of one of those. Yeah, make it look classy with rivets.
No.
But Garofano says, go to the doctor, don't play with my health. Yeah, I've got an appointment, but it's a little ways out. But it's so hard to get appointments. Yeah, there's a couple of things. I gotta go to there's two different doctors I go to now. There's a general practitioner who's a new guy, and then there's a I can't even think anymore. Dermatologist that I got to. What is this hippie one? Says, Buff, you were blonde? It comes naturally. We were talking about that. I had really dark hair. It wasn't black, but it was really dark brown. And that's how I was when I was young. And then one time I decided I wanted to go blonde, and they said stuff called sun. You could spray this stuff in, and the sun was supposed to bleach your hair out. And it started turning red, because that dark brown hair has actually got red in it. So then I took it a step further, and I went and bought some women's hair dye, and I took my hair blonde. Well, it really turned red, It just wasn't so good. So I let it go for a week or so, and then I did it darker. I just bought some brown hair color. It looked okay, and then it grew back out the way it was. And then as time went on, it started turning gray. Well, my beard all turned gray, and I kept putting them just for men beard in there. My former wife one time says, just stop that. And I just let it grow out within, a week. It's short. It grows out. And then I had this big full beard. It was just looked like that. So I cut this mustache like this and left it. Moved to Tennessee and cut it like that.
Then he loaded up the truck and he moved to Beverly.
Well, we moved to They moved to Beverly, and I moved to Tennessee. We moved the other direction. Oh, it says I get the pseudo dizzy down here a lot. I suggest Benadryl. Oh God, Benadryl. Man, if I take Benadryl, it puts me to sleep. I'm out.
Well, you won't be dizzy anymore.
I won't be dizzy. I'll be asleep.
Be asleep.
Hydrostream.
Can't be dizzy if you're asleep. If you're unconscious.
See here, Hydrostream 1972 says pneumonia, lost body balance. Really, Mexican spec says I wouldn't want to change the color because I have to paint the engine compartment to match. But they must not be talking about my hair. Let's see. What is this? Lady Dougster and I got a battery-powered chainsaw for Christmas. We have one of those.
We have two of them.
We have two of them. We do? Put it through its paces today. Almost the whole... it went away. I didn't get to finish reading it. Let me scroll back up. Cut a surprising amount of wood. Has good power. We found it's good. Ours is good for the small stuff and indoors because it's not running the thing indoors. But if we're going to do something outdoors, some cutting, we really do some cutting. We get the
So the ones we have are just pruning saws. They do make electric chainsaws.
Oh, big ones?
But they also make what like we have is a pruning saw.
Hydro says, what I think it is? I think last night, I was really having trouble last night. I think I was dehydrated last night, and I think maybe that's the problem tonight.
You drinking your beverage?
I do get dehydrated sometimes. But where's my beverage? Maybe if I just drink something, it'll help.
Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing.
I don't know what's going on. Simon says Utes are easy because of less door jam stuff. Yeah, but I don't want to change it. I just want to leave it the color it is. It'll be fine. Very kudo. Why is it so hard to find an appointment with a doctor? I can't even imagine why I have so much trouble with that. It's just, it took me forever to get into the one now. It was like 4 months to get an appointment. And then once I had an appointment, they were fine giving me other appointments. But car finds you check your blood pressure. I haven't.
He didn't check his sugar either. He won't check nothing.
I know. I need to check this stuff.
Doing. He won't listen to reason from me. Maybe listen to the YouTube.
And the doctors, you rarely can ever find a doctor. You just find nurse practitioners. Doctors are just about impossible.
Licensed physician.
Sure, they're sharp. I don't know what the hell we got anymore. Just now, my dermatologist, she's a nurse practitioner, but when I talk to her, she sounds like she knows what she's talking about, and I think she does. I mean, she's helped me a lot. So some nose stuff helps. Your ear canals probably aren't messed up enough to screw up your balance. No, I don't. No, I don't think it's an ear canal. I don't think it's an ear problem. I think if anything, it might be. Oh, why can't I remember anything? It's just being, just dehydration sometimes. I really don't know. I'm trying to lose some weight. For some reason, I gained weight around Christmas time. Probably ate too much.
For some reason. Probably because it was too cold to go anywhere and do anything.
Too cold, and it was nice being inside and eating,
Yeah,
comfort food. So, I'm not supposed to be eating a lot of carbs, and that doesn't help. Then I keep the carbs low, and then I start feeling funny. Jeez, it's the struggle, If I start eating too many carbs, then the blood sugar goes up and the weight goes up. And don't eat carbs, then the blood sugar's better, but I don't feel good. Just the way the world is. Well, it says clean saline nasal spray also helps. The pollen is choke. Yeah, see, I don't have a pollen problem too much. Kim does. Kim will really have problems with it.
Oh, yeah, it's going to hit each day now.
What is this? I just put my spaghetti in the water. It should be 40 to 45 minutes for it to be ready. Man, is that too long?
That's a long time.
That seems like a long time.
You metric minutes?
Those metric minutes? Yeah.
How many U.S. minutes in a metric minute? Because, man, it's a long time.
I like my water after it makes a pit stop in Golden, Colorado. You know what's Golden, Colorado?
That's where they make that beer.
Coors. Yeah. Yeah, when I was like a teenager, man, that was the thing. Coors. Everybody liked Coors. And then I was at Chanute Air Force Base in Illinois. And people would drive west to get, because you couldn't get Coors back there. They'd take off on a weekend, like 2 or 3 of them would take turns driving and go far enough west that they could get Coors and bring it back to the base. Is that stupid or what?
Just dumb. No, that sounds like a great idea. Probably we could get sponsored. Coors, telling everybody how great Coors Light is.
Hydrostream says maybe glucose is high. Oh, I'm a diabetic, so I got to be really careful. So what usually happens with me is the other direction.
He'll be so careful.
I'll just eat nothing but lettuce and cabbage and vegetables, and pretty soon and Ray wants you to be careful that you don't cut yourself, Kim.
I'm being careful.
She's trying to tear that off there.
Trying to do without drilling.
Oh, and Mexican Spec says it's gluten-free spaghetti.
Gluten-free
spaghetti? It takes that long for it to be soft enough.
Okay. I I thought that was faster than regular. There you go. There's all those pinch welds off of there.
What is this? Slimo says, hey, Buff, I'm not calling you old, but I do remember, but do you, old, but do you remember Whitehall flappers? I don't know what that is. My father has told me of them flying off at speed. I don't know what that is.
White wall flappers?
Whitehall. Oh, maybe Whitewall. I don't know.
White wall flappers. I know what
Oh, the things. Oh, not Whitehall. White Wall.
White wall.
Oh, the ones that you add on.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know.
You know what he's talking about.
I never.
Don't act brand new. You know what he's talking about.
Granddad says I'm 60, so anyone over 40 is looking good. Anyone younger. Yeah, I'm 72 now. I can't believe I'm 70.
Damn.
Over 70. It's like I was just turning 60, and then I was just turning 70. It happened so quickly.
It does. It moves faster as you get older.
Well, that makes me worry what it's going to happen even faster. Like 80 will be around if I'm still around.
Yeah.
You know. All it says, I don't know what they did, but Coors is terrible now. I think things, I don't know how old you are, Olive, but I think as you get older, tastes change. I'm not sure the Coors change. But it does, you know, when I don't drink much, but if I try Coors, it tastes pretty watery to me. I don't know. Doug's their Coors beer made with water so fresh, fish and have that. Oh God. Man. Well, you know when the fake white walls, yeah, that I figured it out what he meant. Yeah. I like listening to the Coors. Well, you know the one that really used to get me was Coors Light. Coors Light, the one in the silver cans, those were like just like one step up from water. I don't know. Coors was okay. It has a kind of a taste to it that's, I don't know. When I was a teenager, I liked it. When I wasn't supposed to be drinking.
I know some of the gluten-free pasta I ate was made out of chickpeas. Chickpea pasta.
What the hell is Braden saying? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe skip it.
Skip that one, yeah. Hey Braden, what happened? Did you say you lost your job already?
Oh, don't draw him out.
No, I'm just gonna. He's the one that said it in here like yesterday or something. I didn't know if he meant he starting a new job or what the hell was going on there.
Olive says it was always watery American beer, but it used to be better at it. That's fair. Rocky Mountain Bear Pea.
You know what George Burns always said, right?
What?
The doctor told him sex at his age was dangerous. He answered, if she dies, she dies. Oh man, he was gonna do that show on his 100th birthday and he didn't make it. Man. He lived that long, but he couldn't do the show. What is this? Oh, this is light beer was just so. Oh, it could say they
brag about they had twice as many beers. And so the bar could charge you for twice as many beers.
I don't know. I'm just
right. He is diabetic, and I need to get him to start checking his blood sugar.
I know, it's just
especially when you're not feeling well.
I know. Tonight I should go home and check everything. Mm-hmm. It's just such a pain to go do all that shit. I get so tired of it.
Buddy Carfano asks if you drink Billy beer.
Never had Billy beer. I've seen it for sale. There's still you can go on eBay and you can search that and you'll find Billy beer for sale. People must be trading that stuff around. I wonder if anybody ever drinks it.
Mexican Spec says his is made of corn and rice flour. Yeah, you'd have to boil the heck out of corn flour to make that
They make a
pasta.
tool to make pasta out of zucchini.
And it's really good.
Is it?
Yeah, we've done that, and it was really good.
What is it? Something we buy that's gluten free. It just is. Those tortillas I get,
Well, yeah, because they're made out of corn flour.
they're corn flour and they're gluten free.
Well, yeah.
And those things are good. I don't know. And Mexican Spec was saying they buy like two. Oh, he says they buy like a. I forget how much he said you bought at a time. I went and I looked, and ours is like. It's not a U.S. measurement. It's not a metric measurement, but somewhere in between. But it's almost two. They're a big pile of tortillas like this we get.
Papa says they have nice zero beer there. It tastes normal, $10 for a 6-pack, which is less than half the price because there's no alcohol tax. Who brought that beer?
Who got me started on that?
Was it Wendy or was it
no,
Colleen Tebow?
It was Colleen Tebow. Colleen Tebow handed me a beer like at 9 o'clock in the morning at No Name Nationals, and she goes, "It's zero. It's Bud Zero." So I look at it. She goes, "There's no alcohol in it." It's kind of weird drinking beer that early in the morning. I was kind of hiding it because I didn't want people to think I was drinking beer, but it was kind of good. And so I bought some, and it's still expensive though. And Bush has one that's called, it's not zero. They call theirs Bush something else, and it's a zero alcohol beer, and it tastes the same. I can't tell the difference between it and the Bud Zero.
Ray's suggesting,
but it's still expensive.
Ray is suggesting spaghetti squash, which we have tried. Mexican Spec says that sounds a lot like vegetables. It does sound a lot like vegetables, but it's, if you put enough tomato sauce on it, it's really good. Or if you put like garlic and olive oil on it, it cooks up. It cooks up fast too. But it's very seasonal. It's a little more expensive.
Well, those Mexican Spec
The zucchini's pretty good for cheap and easy to get. Season, all summer.
Kilo of tortillas is $14.50 pesos. Well, we get those ones we get just under a kilo. I don't know what it's strange amount, but that pile we get, that's just about a kilo, just under a kilo. And what do we pay for those? Like $3.95 or something. Yeah.
Remember anymore?
Yeah, it's so I don't know how that. Oh, how about spaghetti squash? Did you just say something about that?
Yeah, that's what I just read.
Yeah, the spaghetti squash. I really like it.
We were discussing it. Mexican Spec says that sounds a lot like vegetables, and he doesn't seem to be on, but he'll eat the sauce.
I love spaghetti squash. We need to get that, but they've been kind of pricey. But they're
all the vegetables have been pricey.
Yeah. Oh, that lettuce you got at Aldi's, it was so thick and heavy and good. That one today, I was picking brown crap all out of the middle of it all.
Really, it wasn't good.
Terrible.
Well,
but it was, once I picked it all out, it was good. But it was, I had to be careful eating it.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, well, they're all like that. I don't know.
It's hard to get good vegetables. Still not.
But it was thick, which I like, thick and crunchy. I don't like the really leafy lettuce. But that stuff you bought, what was it? She bought a big box of lettuce.
Yeah.
Big box, plastic box, some kind of leafy stuff that I didn't used to like, but it was really good.
Yeah. It's dark green leafy lettuce.
Dark green leafy lettuce. It had like a purplish stuff in it.
Yeah, it's green and purple, and it's good. It's like they really pack it in there. Aldi's is good. If you buy it at the regular market, you get half as much for the same price.
Mexican Spec says, I won't eat vegetables even in disguise. Maybe cauliflower pizza crust.
Well, they had cauliflower at Aldi too.
I
like Aldi, but it's on the wrong side of town.
That cauliflower you bought, I've been picking at that. That's really good.
It is good.
That is really good. The thing I miss already is that big leafy lettuce. They're both up and close to water. Very good, yeah. Which I spent a fun. What is this? World of which I spent a fun night of beer, food, and Italians banging on the table, looking for a reason to dislike this woman. Couldn't find one. I like her even. I just don't need the distraction. Mexican spec says 80 cents US per kilo for the tortillas. 80 cents US? Oh, that's cheap. Yeah, we pay a lot more than that.
Oh,
But still. But yeah, they're like, I don't know what it is, $2.99 or $3.99. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, well, but that
we eat them for
but
a
that
week and a half.
those packs we buy are they're a lot. They're 2 pounds or something, but they're not an even amount. But they're not quite a kilo. I know they're just under a kilo. Mexican Spec says, do we have a farmer's market? You know, in the summertime they do have a farmer's market up in town, but I've never been to it. But maybe I should go. You know where it is? You know where all the lawyers are up there? You know, all those law offices? They have a they have a farmer's market up there somewhere, I think. It's a big parking lot they just block it off, so they have a farmer's market in there. I think that's where it is. I just haven't been. Mexican Spec says every day a truck comes by our house if we want to buy freshest vegetables. We usually don't though. Man, you don't like vegetables. Man, I love vegetables.
You're crazy. Vegetables are the best.
I like vegetables. Rice and corn don't contain gluten. Man, yeah, and corn and rice. That's those tortillas I get. They are 7 grams of carbs, so I can eat one or maybe two, but I can't be eating more than that. Or which Frank Zappa, my favorite vegetable is tobacco. Man. Mexican Spec says tortillas are cheap and fresh here. Yeah, that'd be good. Mrs. Spec eats broccoli straight. Kim won't eat broccoli. I'll eat broccoli like crazy.
Broccoli makes me too gassy, but cauliflower,
I like them both. And you know what she bought the other day that I haven't had in so long are those mushrooms. They're like about this big. What do you call those mushrooms?
They're just regular white mushrooms.
Just regular white mushrooms versus the irregular kind. Yeah. But anyway, I had one. It was so good, I ate all the rest of them.
Yeah, you ate all my mushrooms. They go bad so fast.
Let's see.
Good that you enjoy them.
Ray says, I've heard that some people can grow food stuff in their backyard. Oh God.
We tried.
You know what? You know what I've learned? Why I don't know why, but I know that aircraft designers don't make good farmers, yeah. Daniel Morrissey says vegetables cooked or prepared correctly are very tasty. Oh man, I love vegetables. Just about everything. There's not much that I don't like with vegetables. Tavo, something wrong with me apparently. Give me a plate of broccoli, sprouts, asparagus, cabbage, and I'll clean it off quickly. Oh yeah, me too. And sprouts. The sprouts I like are alfalfa sprouts. But man, I get those. You got to eat them quickly. You can't let them like a day. They start going bad really quickly, and I don't know why, but they do. So you got to eat them fast. I used to eat big sandwiches with just full of sprouts, and yeah, I can't eat the sandwiches anymore. Barracuda says, I worship the Brussels sprouts. Kim and I both like Brussels sprouts. We will really eat the Brussels sprouts.
Lots of Brussels sprouts.
Says, Mexican Spec says, if you buy a package of tortillas here, you can tell the difference in taste and texture. Yeah, I can't do that, I guess. Like to. Dean Stevenson, what is all this? I see tobacco as food. Yeah, but he's got a whole bunch of other stuff he wrote in
See if I can
hieroglyphics. I don't know.
cut it out.
Yeah, rice and corn are good on the gluten front, but they are still carbs. Yeah, I got it. The carbs are a problem.
You gotta be careful.
And that's the thing. I don't have enough carbs. I feel it right away. If I have too many, that's bad too. Both are bad.
Yeah, he gains weight.
But my A1C is good. My A1C is good. My A1C hangs around the 5.8, 5.9 range, so I guess good enough.
I don't even know what any of that means. I just know.
Well, I knew it used to be like 11.
11?
I'm not supposed to do that.
You're not dead. That's what happens. You quit working, you retire, and you get healthy, and then you die.
Mexican Spec says, my son eats salads no matter what I say or do. Well, he's probably a healthy young man.
Hey, you could flick on the other camera.
What is this? Tobacco is a good pesticide except on lettuce. Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, you're working on something there.
I'm just going to put some little welds on it.
Some welds.
Just to keep things moving.
Ray says, pretty soon the asparagus will be coming up. Time to go hunting.
Oh, that's right. Asparagus is an early crop. Asparagus is real.
Oh, those emojis say, World of Wood Chip. Okay, I get it. Now I get it. I don't know.
Hey, fire.
World of Wood Chip says, then my father's house has a tool room, cat room, and a motorcycle room. That sounds like a good place. Daniel Morrissey says, nothing better than fresh fruits and vegetables from the garden. Bellissimo. What? Oh, do you have a garden? Because I'm seriously fussy about the Brussels sprouts. A lot of
If
butter.
you like gardening, check out Granddad's Junks channel. He grows all kinds of things. All kinds.
And John Copes here. Good evening.
Some things that we can't talk about.
Carbs on the car are awesome. Carbs in the food spike insulin and insulin stores fat. What is this? Bruce Culchin says, wife is going to bed. I guess I could sneak a can of smoked oysters. Man, you know what I have trouble finding? Smoked oysters that don't come from China. And I know where to get them, but they're got to go get them. And they usually come from Spain or something, but most of them come from China, and I'm just afraid of those things. Very good. A friend of mine regards all vegetables as being rabbit food. That's kind of how Mexican Spec is. Yeah, it's just possible. Young Dr. Spec is healthy-ish, yo.
Tony say?
Hey, Braden's here again. Braden's back. He says hi, Kim and Buff.
Hello.
I can't. Oh God. Yeah. Oh, this friend of mine grew asparagus in a wire enclosure and then put canvas on over it. I don't know what all that means. Oh, it says I'm not the gardener here, just the. I don't know what that is for the irrigation. Yeah, I don't know. We've struggled with gardens here. Nothing works. Yeah, although we can grow weeds. I mean, weeds just grow like crazy. But you try to plant corn or something.
Briars and brambles, those suckers grow.
Nothing happened.
Corn.
The guy right next door to us, the next house over, he put all his topsoil in, and he grows these big corn. Oh, man. He always gives us some, and I thank him for it, and we like them, but, you know, I can't even grow one piece of corn like that.
Not even their own stock. It just doesn't grow.
Carby Jones says, I fear Chinese produce. Colby Queso. Colby Queso's here. Do you? I don't buy Chinese produce. I don't think. There was a store out in Phoenix, Arizona. It was about the size of a Walmart, and it was all Chinese people, Chinese everything, Asian store. And I used to get all kinds of vegetables I normally didn't get in the U.S., but I doubt they're importing them. They're probably growing them somewhere out there. But but canned foods, canned oysters, I'm not going to buy the Chinese ones. Oysters in West Marin County on Mollusk Bay, some of the best in the world. We have Hog Island oysters. How do you prepare those oysters? I'd like to know how to do that properly. I like the little cans of smoked oysters, but they're kind of, they smell kind of bad, but they're good. Yeah, their farm's much closer for all vegetables. Yeah, the only vegetables we get from anywhere other than the U.S. Mostly Mexico. We get a lot of stuff comes from Mexico. And once in a while we get oranges. I think oranges come from somewhere in South America. I don't quite understand that, but yeah, you had some oranges, Kim, and they came from.
I thought they come from Florida.
No, they come from Florida sometimes. But you had some that came from. I don't remember where it was. Somewhere in South America, I remember that. Seemed like a strange thing to bring them all the way up from South America. Anymore, since my family eat fish. Never ate it. Don't like the look, the smell, nothing about it, really. Oh, now I get it. Now I understand the world of wood chip. I'm not looking at you. I'm not looking at you, Kim.
What's it at?
I'm not looking over there because I'll get flashed.
That's all right. No, I'm not.
Daniel Morrissey says barbecue oysters.
Didn't you notice that I'm not moving?
Well, what do you do when you? Oh, everything stopped. Oh, Oh, yeah, you're moving over there, but the camera stopped. Oh, okay. Well, that's weird. You just quit.
Let's see if I can fix this.
Look at that. Kim's over here, but she's over there.
Deactivate.
Oh, you just
activate. There we go.
Oh, it's back. Okay.
It's back. I don't know what happened.
I can smell it. It smells like welding. Yeah, oceans are very polluted. You know, I guess a lot came from Fukushima. Man, when was that? That was in 2010 or 2011? When was Fukushima? That 2010 or 2011? It's a mess. Oh, I don't get oysters. Like, who was the first person to open one and think, gee, this lump of stuff was delicious? That's funny, because oranges are a winter crop. In the colder months, they come from California and Florida. In the warmer months, they come from South America and South Africa. I don't think I've ever seen any from South Africa here, but South America I sure have. And I don't remember where they were from. I don't remember. Oh, it says I'm too indifferent to pay the price of oysters, but they are the best slightly steamed, a lot of butter. I've never had oysters other than the little canned oysters. I'd like to try some. Yeah, like real oysters, like in a restaurant where they know what they're doing. But I've never done it. Making more seas. Barbecue oysters in the shell with oyster sauce. Break them in half. Something I never did when I was up in Maryland either. It's a big deal up there, the crabs, blue crabs. I just never did any of that. I think they get like newspapers out. And huge mess, But I'd like to do that sometime. I don't know if I'll ever get back up there. Good, noisy noise, a oyster. Oh, my God. That place a Mexican spec was at over on the other end of Mexico when he was over there on the East Coast. They had that, what they call it, sirloin or something, and it was all seafood. That looked like a good place. That's a sweat. When there's shrimp here, they sell along the roadsides. That's a big no thanks for me. Really?
Roadside shrimp.
Let's see. Daniel Morris says, "Buff, they have found radiation on wood from Fukushima that floated over after that happened." I thought I was going over there. Oh, they have done a good job on Fukushima. It was March 2011. Okay. I couldn't remember if it was 2010 or 2011, but I knew it was March. Most of what they have released is just tritium and water, which all got to do is dilute. I was supposed to go over there and fly, and then we ended up, we were ready, and then I ended up being second out, so I didn't go. I was on the second team, and if anybody on the first team couldn't go, the whole second team was going, and we were going to go over there and fly through we were going to take off and land from a road and fly through right by the power plant, and pick up samples, and we were doing it with an unmanned aircraft.
The only person who ever was disappointed he didn't go.
Oh, man, the other team didn't want to go, and I wanted to go. Man, I was ready. I don't care. I'll go. We'll work around nuclear power plant. I know what I'm doing. We weren't going to get right in it. We were going to have to suit up to service the airplane, but it wasn't a big deal. Dean Stevens said, Afro Man did it best.
Afro Man.
Afro Man. Man, I had a good time watching that. Oh, man. Mexican Spec says, we didn't go into Sterling, but we had no desire to see the inside. Yeah, because it was seafood, and you don't really like that, but I wanted to. I would love to go into that place. Man. Let's see. Daniel Morrissey says, oysters from West Marin can cost $3 to $4.50 a piece. Holy crap.
Can you believe he ate his lemon pound cake?
Yeah, the cops came and took his lemon pound. Did they eat it or did they just look at it?
They did. They ate it.
I didn't know they ate it. I thought they were just looking at it. Oh, God.
Bite of his lemon pound cake. Funniest shit you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, Tabo's taking off. Uh-oh. Take care, man. I hope you're okay. They said he has to go deal with the, I don't remember what he called it, the porcelain bowl.
Ow! Oh, that's sharp.
I think I'm feeling better, but I'm not sure. I know I'm getting kind of cold though.
Oh, well, you know, we've been at it a couple hours, and you wanted to.
Yeah, we've been at this for 2.5 hours. We've been doing this. Haven't we? Is it? Oh yeah, 2 hours and 20 minutes. On Hippie Lawn says I eat cod probably 2.5 times a month. Barracuda says actually blue cod aren't cod, they are perch. Okay.
Shows you.
Says that Daniel Morrissey, it's been that way for a long time. Oh, what the price? Is that what you're talking about? I think. Oh no, the prices around the Bay Area would make people shit compared to other states. We bleed green here. Yes, California, everything's expensive. Everything's crazy.
Yeah, where'd you get all that money? Jeez.
Well, see, if you're something like a barber or a plumber or somebody that caters to the local people, you could probably make it work. But if you're manufacturing something that you're trying to sell around the world somewhere, man, how can you live in a high rent district, you know?
That doesn't make sense.
Barber's probably a good profession. Read them at Dunston High School. I don't know what that's about. Dean. Young, I feel for your dad. This fuel. Oh yeah, gas probably went way up. Yeah, the whole world's feeling the fuel pinch now. Barracuda says, do we have locusts? This is I roast them. I seriously eat a lot of them. What are those? That's Stevenson. Okay, Daniel Morris says, some people on homeowners insurance were raised high, especially in high fire areas. My family member 4 days after they died were raised to 30. I'm not sure what that means. What did I miss? Daniel Morris says, shoving gas is $6.50 for regular. Can you walk to work? How far is the barbershop from where you live? Man. Are you allowed to ride, man, those little, remember the little motor scooters? I don't know if you can still ride those out there. If I might, oh, what's that smell? Something welding? Think of that smell? It's a weird smell.
It's undercoating burning.
Oh yeah, that's not a normal welding smell. On my home insurance company just informed me they're leaving California. Mexican Spec says we're starting to be affected by gas prices. The price of premium and diesel went up for it. Heavy Lawn says, you're at 480 there? In Northern California, it's at 650?
Yeah.
Holy crap. You're both in the same state.
Well,
Daniel Morrissey's, Kim, we have been here since houses are 30,000, or if you're older,
yeah.
12,000. You need to make. Yeah, my parents bought a place in Central California, San Luis Obispo, $9,900, and it was a 3-bedroom single bath house and tract home, you know. And that same house right now, it's like $1.2 million for the same house. Same stupid house sitting there, built in 1955, and it's just insane, you know. Barry Kuda says, it's about time we all got our fuel from Venezuela and forget Arabs. Yeah, and you're way around. You're in a bad spot, man. You're way around the wrong end of the world for getting fuel. No matter where you get it from, pretty much, aren't you? Yeah, and Mexican Spec says, so late 60s, his dad bought our house in 1973 for $23,000 farther south. Granite Junk, 91 fuel is $3.42 liter. 13 per gallon. Yeah, 13 per gallon. I don't know how it's probably about, what, 10 a gallon? Our dollars.
You're talking about, no name nationals. I want to take 2 cars, and I'm like, I don't think we should plan. I think we should plan for one.
But that's like our one trip a year, you know.
I know, but if things go well, we could take a second. But I'm not. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think we gotta be reasonable about it.
Oh, and Daniel Morrissey says he lives 10 miles from his shop.
Because if price of gas goes up that much, how much do you think the price of electricity is going to go up next winter? I can't spend all the money on some car event. I want to, but
people I know in high fire is raised to $34,000 a year. That's what the premium is. Yeah, where I lived out there in a high fire area. Yeah, I know the whole place burned down. They're just like little sticks sticking up all over.
$34,000 a year.
They were just little sticks sticking up all over the place.
That's the price of a freaking house. In a lot of small towns in the country, at $34,000 is, mobile home. How can you pay that much for just for insurance? Like, people have other bills. What do you do for a living to make $34,000 a year to pay on insurance?
Can't pay it. I don't know. The prices aren't great in Georgia, but we've got an EV to fall back on for a lot of things. What kind of EV do you have? A friend of mine out in California's got one of those little. It's like a bicycle with big fat tires, and it's electric. He loves that thing. He says he rides it.
I mean, a little hybrid car, if you've already got one, is like, oh, good. But like, somebody was asking me, like, oh, what do you have? We need a car. We're looking for a car. And I'm like, oh, yeah, we got lots of cars. And they're like, oh, what do you got? And we're looking for something small and good on gas. Like, nothing that we have. The only thing, the Jeep. Because what is it, 2.4 or 2.2? It's the best thing that we have on gas. The hybrid would be nice for this, but it's not worth buying a whole nother vehicle just to try and save money.
I just wonder what all it has. You have an EV, a car, or you have one of those bikes? So I know a lot of those bikes are around now, but we don't see them out here because we're out in the country, you know. But I know that there's a lot of them around now that are pretty cool. Let's see, if it was .com years that raised everything, overbidding. Seen houses here, 100,000, 200, 300, yeah.
Well, yeah, the markets
Guess
speculate
what
what the
people
price
pay
of.
for? PG&E is pigs, goats, and elephants. No,
Oh,
no, it's Pacific Gas and Electric. We used to call them pigs, goats, and elephants, but it's Pacific Gas and Electric. That's the electric company. I don't. I've never bought gas from them. Only electric.
oh, their housemate has a Tesla.
Uh, Before Musk pissed you off, it's still a car. It's still the same car. Oh, it's still the same car.
Right, but they didn't buy it because of Elon Musk. They bought it because it sounded like a decent thing to have at the time, I'm sure.
And there's a guy that Aging Wheels. Who watches Aging Wheels? That's a YouTube channel. And he had electric Chevrolet truck for a year. And he says, I'll tell you about the first thing. He told about all these trips he took, and he went all over the place. Out to California. He's like in the Midwest somewhere. He went all over the place, and many trips. And he goes, that's the good part. Now I'll go over the bad part. He just did a whole video on it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good to watch. It's tells you some of the frustration is.
Ray, get the propane filled sooner rather than later. They're saying it's going to be a problem with the price of all that stuff. And see, when the price goes up on the other side of the world, it goes up here because the markets are worldwide. And it's speculative. It's not how much it costs right this minute. It's how much they think it's going to cost in 6 months. And you immediately start paying the price they think it will be in 6 months. That's just the way it is. That's the way it's been.
Kim, a lot of my older customers who are cold have a pool. Pay around.
Oh, around Christmas pay 850 to 1,000 plus. Yeah, to heat a pool. Yeah.
They're apparently opening reservations on Slate EV little trucks. They understood the assignment. You know what? I really like the ideas of the Slate, but I just wish it was a little gas powered truck, like a little 3-cylinder, like the old Chevy Sprints or what were those things called? What were those little 3-cylinder? Geo Metros.
Not Geo Metro. Metro was the car. Geo.
Yeah, the Geo Metro. But I wish they'd done.
Geo made a little SUV thing.
You know, I wish they'd done the Slate trucks were something like that. I don't care if Slate does it.
I don't know why they're all so big on those
little tiny
electric
engines.
Everything still.
Well,
a little gas-powered truck would be
the little
so much
Slate
sense.
truck will probably be great running around town. But you know, if you're out here, I don't know. I'd like to have a gas-powered one. Okay, guys, I'm going to eat my messy spaghetti.
Okay, enjoy Mexico.
We probably won't be. Adios.
No, we're
about ready to we're about ready to get out of here.
Yeah, don't hurry because we will probably be gone.
Says Lars has to come through the Strait of Hormuz. Nothing goes through the Strait of Hormuz. Then the singing board to be refined.
What do you mean nothing goes through the Strait of Hormuz?
It's stuck. Everything's stuck. It's stuck. Yeah, it's all stuck. Watch what's going on with shipping. What's going on with shipping? Yeah, we aren't buying any more Teslas, but she got in good time, but quality control fell apart. You know, the only Tesla that I've really been around was an early S model, and that was quite a vehicle. Man, I mean, the quality was nice, and it was, my God, it was fast. But, you know, I was in Yuma, Arizona, and, you know, there was, you know, we're in a city, you know, it was easy to deal with. And the people that got it, somebody traded it in, and the people I knew had a lot, and somebody.
Buddy Carfano got a Geo Tracker.
Oh, and somebody traded it in. It only had 2,000 miles on it, so, and they kept it. The people that owned the lot kept it for quite a while, and they liked it, but then eventually sold it. But yeah, it was something.
I don't know. This whole mess in Iran could go on for weeks, maybe longer.
Like
Iran is
years.
A big place with lots of
it's all
people.
Speculative right now. And well, once we stepped in it, I don't
really poked the bear for no good reason.
I don't want to get into who decided to do what, but we're in a mess. It's a mess now. Geo Tracker, put a car on a Geo Tracker. Yeah, it was the Geo Trackers were They were cool little things. But I remember the Geo Metro, little 3-cylinder engines. Man, I wish somebody would make a little truck like that. Just a little. Like
Why do you wish that?
I'd love to have something like that.
You're not going to buy it. We got a little.
I know.
Dodge
I can't.
Dakota. It's got a 4-cylinder in it.
I can't buy anything.
Maybe that's what I should put on the road.
The one I really want is the one that Mexican Specs buddy has over here, the Ford Ka.
Maybe I should put the Dakota on the road. We were talking earlier, if you weren't here, I wanted to try and put the Bronco 2 on the road. But I got it running today and zipped it up the lane and down, and I don't think that's a good idea. It doesn't. Oh, well, we were talking about I should check that modulator valve. Yeah. So maybe the modulator valve and the kickdown, the combination of the modulator and the kickdown might be a transmission's not working. So that's still a not. I'm not going to spend the money on the plates until I can figure out if there's anything I can do with that. Anyway.
Oh, it looks like Daniel Morrissey's going to take off. Yeah, I think we should get crank windows. See, and that you're right. That's what I like about that slate. Is it's simple. Simple.
The Dakota has crank windows.
Yeah, so does my car.
So does this car.
So does every car we have has crank windows.
Yeah.
Our last,
we don't need no stinking new vehicle. We've got vehicles.
Our last, electric windows gone. They're micro trucks with 3-cylinder engines. Some are diesel. Yeah, but where do you get them? You know.
The thing of it is they're not selling them new, so they're only getting older and they're only getting more worn out, and they're only going to get harder to get parts for. I mean, those are real issues that are on people's minds. We're in Tennessee. We don't have to deal with any of the emissions laws or anything like that. As long as it's safe and reliable for us, we don't care.
Yeah, K-trucks.
K-trucks?
K or Kai or whatever you call them. Yeah, those.
They were talking about making them legal. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to drive one of those on the highway. They're so little.
Well, yeah, and then there's all these big trucks, big ass.
Yeah, I don't know that they meet real
one-ton trucks going down the road
standards. That Dakota's a little truck, and it's a whole truck, with a frame and everything. I don't know.
Well, I like the ones that like Mexican Spec shows those little 4-door trucks down there that are, the small Datsun trucks or Nissans, whatever they are, Toyotas. He has some of them down there sometimes. Well, I want to wrap it up here, Kim. I'm cold. I'm getting cold, and I know when I'm getting cold, it's time to be done. Who's called some grandheads? Drunk. Like it.
We're talking about the thinner.
Oh.
We can still get it.
Oh, here.
You got to read, though, because if not, they'll sell you the garbage stuff that doesn't work.
Oh, I bought some paint thinner that was, you couldn't even wash a brush out in it. It was horrible. And I paid for that. Okay, so, yeah, let's be done for tonight, because it's just, I'm getting cold. And did you turn off the gas?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
I'll get all the hoses and
we've got walkie-talkies. See our little radio, so we can.
If you didn't watch, I put out 2 videos on the Buff Del Campo channel this week. So if you missed them, check those out. If you're looking for something more to watch.
Oh yeah, and dashboard business. That's right, dashboard pictures. Says Buddy Carfano. Oh, and I noticed I got a bunch of emails from Buddy Carfano. I did not open them yet. They'll probably be a surprise. My guess is they'll be dashboards.
And Mexican Spec will be on tomorrow night after Jamie from Dead Dodge Garage.
Oh, yeah, he comes on late. Yeah, I watched most of him tonight.
Same pictures, but fresh commentary.
Yeah.
So, and thanks, everybody, for being here. I got to take him home. He put in his time.
I start getting cold, and
we don't get paid extra for staying longer.
Curved dash day. You mean like a 1903 Oldsmobile?
Yes. Thanks, everybody.
Oldsmobile. He's thinking the way I'm thinking.
We'll see you all soon.
Okay.
Be well.
Good night, everybody.